is named Obaidullah. He's one name, like so many other Afghans, and he was about 19 when he was captured in his family's home in 2002, in the summer of 2002, right after the United States had gotten the Taliban out of power. Accused by the military of being part of a bomb squad that was going around and taking anti-tank mines and making them into IEDs. So that's the accusation. Of course, we didn't know that for time because he was not charged. He's never been charged, still has not had a trial. But we have finally, after many years, gotten some of the facts that the military is accusing him of. We still don't even have. He was, by the government's own admission, tortured. He was forced to stay up all night with huge sandbags, carrying them back and forth, not allowed to sleep. He was hit with a rifle butt, and actually another special forces, somebody we don't know, threatened to kill him if he did not confess. So he spent several nights sleepless. They never called it torture, of course. They always called it, other means, enhanced techniques of interrogation. 2 months with various forms of torture. He was put into a confined cage-like structure that had barbed wire all around it. It was so small that he could not stretch out and ever really fully recline. So anytime he tried to sleep, he would be woken up with barbed wire attaching his body. He was also put into those various forms of torture that you've probably seen, where you're left for hours with your limbs extended. He was, of course, not allowed to sleep, with loud music, all of the things that you probably heard about, extremes of heat and cold. And finally, in 2008, the Supreme Court said, no, Guantánamo Bay is still controlled by the United States. There is a right to habeas corpus. But very carefully, the Supreme Court did not extend any other constitutional right. So there's no due process right, there's no protection right. At least there isn't, the Supreme Court hasn't agreed that there is. And so all the lower courts has proceeded as though there is not. So that means that you can challenge your confinement because you have the right to habeas, to file a petition for habeas corpus, but you don't have the right to say that any of the conditions there violate the Constitution. 12 years, enough is enough. We've got